Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. This is Adani back with another reading. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? What do you need us to know? If it's your first time on my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe. Join the tribe. And this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. But if it does, please let me know. Comment down below. I am taking personal readings at this time. If you are interested in one, my information is in the description box on how to reach me. All right. I've been shuffling before I even turned on the camera. I just wanted to give this deck a good shuffle. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, too many. Too many. But I think they're ready. First card, the Star. The Star. Wishing on a star. So you see how she's sitting on this tree? And it just takes me back. Remember when those times when you would sit outside, you're looking at the sky and you're seeing the stars and you're just imagining, you know. So I don't know if there's something that you wished for, you know, on a star, you know, you were sitting outside and wishing for, or someone could be wishing for you, because we got the Lovers card under the deck. There's someone that's, you know, having faith, hoping and praying and, you know, just remembering you, missing you, because you feel like home. The peace and tranquility that you bring. Aquarius energy. Six of Pentacles. So yeah, there's someone that definitely is thinking about you, and you could receive a message from this person very soon, okay? I don't know if there's something they need to give you or for you to give them. There's a woman and a child here. And even with the Page of Swords, we have another child, okay? There's something that you're going to receive that's going to bring you a lot of hope. And wow, the World card is going to actually bring you a lot of hope. It's going to help you. It's going to bring us some type of celebration. There's something you wished for that you're about to receive. Okay? It's almost like you closed out some type of cycle. And it's also given that it's like something that the divine is about to bless you with. Like I said, there's this child and woman here. So it's like, you know, you were given this gift in stages, okay? You were given this gift in stages. Maybe as a child, you were given one gift, and you see these other apples are still here, and you had to go through certain types of like elevation, and you had to go through certain stages before you acquire each one. So, you know, the first gift could have been, you know, because I'm speaking to someone who could be like a star seed, some type of like rainbow child, or you were just very special as a child and you had gifts, but all of them, they were given to you in stages, because I'm focused on this lamp here, right? The lamp is behind her. So as you get each gift, and it could be like certain stages of life. So I know the first stage could be 7, then 14, then 28. 28, your 28 year, then your could be 35, and then maybe 42. But it's given that 56. For some of you, it could be any of those ages: 28, 35, 42, 49, 56 for somebody. If you're turning any of those ages, that's when those gifts are going to be given to you. But somebody is now completing that cycle to where everything is now being um, released. And you see she's celebrating in front of nature in the sun. This represents the laurel, the victory, the completion. Okay? Started off as the Page of Pentacles, and look, she has a whole basket full of those apples. So now it's time for you to, you've been acquiring the gifts, but you need to put them into some type of like action. Yeah, you need to take action with the Knight of Wands. Maybe you're dealing with some sort of brain fog or confusion where you feel like, you're not sure how to balance yourself. You're not sure. You're surrounded with all this power and all this energy, but you're not sure what to do with it. With the Justice card, okay? So you see all these gifts on the floor, but, it's almost like you have to believe that you deserve this. So I don't know if you're dealing with a situation where you're at a crossroads, you're not sure what to do. You're called to do something, but you don't have it's just like, you're special, there's something that you have, but you're not able to make any. It's like you're stuck, okay? You're stuck. So you're back. Maybe you need to connect with some ancestor, because we have the High Priestess here. Okay, but this High Priestess, we have this child at the Justice card, Libra energy. So unsure of what to do with these gifts, because the High Priestess has all the knowledge, right? She has all the knowledge, but you're still in that same energy that you were when you received it. Okay, see the child here, the child there. So you need to open your eyes and know that you are really this, the High Priestess, and take your rightful position. And understand that the timing is now. The World card, you've already completed the whole process, and it's time for you to step into that position with the Justice card. You could be awarded some type of payout. Maybe there was something that you were supposed to have received legally. Maybe as a child, there was an inheritance. There was some type of financial gift, because for some people, it could be a financial gift that you were supposed to receive, but someone kept it for you until you got to a certain age, and now it's going to be released to you. It could be a property, okay, for someone. So you could get a message very soon about something that you have, or that was kept away from you, but you're going to receive it. If you've been dealing with any like legal situations, it's going to be balanced out. and you're going to receive what you're meant to receive. You could also hear that some past lover had an ending in their relationship and they're trying to come towards you, bearing gifts, trying to make peace and see if there was if there's an opportunity for you and them. Okay. This person is someone that, you know, treated you like an option, because this person could have been like one of those in and out type of people, players, you know, and whoever they were with is probably tired of that situation, but this person never really let go of your energy. You could hear about them. It's almost like they have all these options, but they kept you on the top shelf, knowing that they were going to come back, and, you know, they just knew that they weren't completely done with you. So you got somebody thinking about you. They could be looking you up. They could be looking you up online if you block them, or if you changed your phone number, or, you know, it depends on how long it's been since you've heard from this person, because the world could also be the internet. Yeah, Three of Cups. So this is somebody that could have been in a relationship, but they were entertaining you as well. Okay. This was a third party situation, a man with two women. Okay. His partner could have been aware that he was doing stuff like this. They want to reunite with you. They want to reunite with you. They want to know, you know, how they can ask you out, you know, maybe on a date, for drinks or whatever. This person likes a good wine or good whiskey. You know, they like to drink like nice. Yeah, the devil card. So this person is pretty obsessed. This person wants to eat their cake and have it too. This person, you know, could have Capricorn in their energy, or Sagittarius, or Aquarius, Libras here too. But this person hasn't, you know, totally let go of you. They have this like weird attachment to you. They have like a very strong obsessive energy, toxic to a certain degree. They could have certain type of addictions. It could be addiction to alcohol too. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're protecting yourself. You have your wall up. You're not trying to be hurt again by this person, because this person, you know, betrayed you in some way. They lied, empty promises, you know. This person offers you like this promise, this pipe dream that never comes to fruition. You know, you have a new beginning though. Ace of Pentacles. And maybe you're moving on in a much more stable, you know, Queen of Pentacles. So now this person wants to come back into your life. I'm getting that for someone. So you will be reuniting with someone. If it's not a romantic person, it could be a family member that has some information for you, or something to give you, something that belongs to you. Okay? Maybe there was an ending. If you were someone that was like separated from your family due to whatever negative situation that happened, you could hear that somebody might have passed on, or someone that passed on a long time ago, they never gave you what you were supposed to have been given. Maybe you were supposed to have been given, you know, the home or something that belonged to that person. They willed to you, and, you know, you're just finding out that you have something. It could be, you know, like their fine silver or something, jewelry, diamonds, or a home, okay? Or money. It's different for everyone. Okay, so you could be reuniting with someone to have a conversation that some type of, maybe the case is finally closed and you're going to receive your payout, and you will be celebrating this new, this abundance, this beginning. But just be careful, there is someone lurking here that is here to steal, kill, and destroy, that wants to take where they do not, they did not, they want to reap what they did not sow. So just be careful. There is the devil in the details. Make sure you read everything very well. Okay, protect yourself with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. So, you know, it's okay to forgive, but don't forget. Okay, don't forget, because as she's going to this home with her big apple, she has the gate open. So all these people are going to want to come back into your life, knowing now that you're doing well, you're comfortable, money is, you're living an abundant life now. Look at her home, everything is there. And now people are going to want to come in and, take, when that light starts shining, you're in this era, this time period of great abundance. Okay, so people are going to want to come in. Okay, and for some of you, it's a past lover, someone toxic that could come back saying that they've changed. you know this person has this person did a number on you, because the devil card right next to the Nine of Wands, this is why you're protecting yourself, why you have a wall up, is because of whatever, you know, this person did to you that was very, very toxic, very negative. Let's get some messy truth on this devil. We want to know what this devil is about. Since the devil showed up, let's get some information on this devil. Who is this devil and what do they want, Spirit? So this person, because this card says, wasn't love, it was control, possession, power play, ego. So this person, came into your life acting as if they loved you. Oh, I need to hear from you. I need to know where you are. They probably were, trying to play mind control. I need to hear from you. Call me right now. Go in the restroom. Look in the mirror. Call my name. They would just make you do weird things, and you're thinking that it's love, but it was not love. It was control. Like if you wear a blue dress, they'll say, no, I want you to wear that red dress. Today, wear shorts. Today, no, I'm going to order your food. You're having steak. You might not want to eat steak. So this person was very controlling, doing weird things. And you probably were under the illusion that it was love, but it was actually control, So this devil had a strong hold on you, and they missed the fact that they can't control you anymore. And you see that she's bound, right? She's bound. So you freed yourself from this devil person, this person that had you stuck, had you stringing you along, controlling you, wanting your energy, having access to you. You cut them off, and that's why they want to come back. They feel that it's never really over. Okay? They feel like it's not over. They feel like you belong to them, which is weird. And they have the right to come in whenever they choose, and they should have access to you. Talking to the void. It says texting them, no reply, left hanging. Yeah, this is what this person used to do to you. Okay? And it was all like a way to keep you stuck and holding on to them. Like when you text them and they don't reply, they know that's going to make you think about them. They know that by leaving you hanging, you're going to always be wondering, what are they thinking? What could it be? They didn't, just going back, reading those text messages, the last thing they said, they know that you're doing that. And it's a way to control you. Ugh. So we have, you never really loved me. New life begins. So you finally came to realization that this person did not love you. Okay. Truth revealed, illusion shattered, heartbreak. So this is what this person put you through with that 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. You finally came to realization that this person, have started a new life without you. Living, having a new relationship, that this person never loved you. Okay? So you've moved on now. You're no longer thinking about them. The tea is cold now, so you're not interested. Now this person wants to come back in and see if they can still be able to get into your energy again. Says nothing adds up. Person was inconsistent. Everything, nothing added up. It was part of that mind control. And of course, never really over, is still back again. So this person still doesn't feel like this is over. And maybe deep down inside, Spirit is trying to advise you to stay focused, because, this person could have, some type of if they show up, if you meet up with them, you could fall back in that energy again. You could get back into this under their control again. So you have to be strong. You have to make sure your 9 of Wands, your walls are really strong. This says you always come back. See? And there's this shadow person coming back. So they give you false hope, door left open, familiar pain. So you got to stop keeping that door open. Like I said, they keep you on that top shelf, because they know they can always, while they're entertaining other options and other people, they know they can always go back to that top shelf. I don't know if you've known this person for a long time, maybe since childhood, because we have a lot of children in this spread. I don't know if you all have a child together, but there's something that gives you some sort of false hope that this person, should always have access to you. If y'all share children together, y'all can co-parent without them having to, have any type of connection to you. That cycle needs to close. The World card, you need to close that door. Don't leave the door open for them. Okay? Don't leave the door open for them. Y'all can create a way for them to see the kids, you and them co-parent, or whatever it is. Might not be children, but there's something that, is giving you false hope that, this person is meant to come and have access to me. Okay? So love bombing. This says love bombing. Intense start, sudden withdrawal, and confusion. So this is what this person's intentions is to do. They're going to come in real strong. They're going to come in real strong. They know which strings to pull. Okay? You see, she's wearing a red dress. She has a heart balloon. She has all these gifts on the table, candlelight dinner. Everything is like a fairy tale. Intense start. It's going to feel really good. It's going to feel like this is what is meant to be. This is what I wished for. This is the real deal. I'm in love again. I can't stop thinking about him or her. After that wild, intense, passionate, date, And then after a few days or a couple of weeks, however long this person does take, because the Knight of Wands is here, it's a sudden withdrawal. They disappear. And then you're confused. So just be careful with this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning. Could, might seem like it's wonderful and everything, but it's love bombing. Love bombing. Try to be able to recognize when someone is love bombing, okay? They always come back. They always come back. Just because someone always comes back does not necessarily mean that they love you, okay? And maybe you're in this state, you could be like acting like you're unbothered, muted, not moved on. So you could be seeing their phone calls and text messages and you're not answering it. Maybe you're feeling happy. Maybe it's giving you some sense of like, oh, I've revenge. This is revenge. I'm not going to take his calls. I'm not going to answer him. Probably do it for just a little bit. But deep down inside, you're still hurting, okay? You're still connected. It says hiding feelings, fake calm, still hurting. So you might want to do the actual work. So that tells me you need to actually block this person, okay? You shouldn't be seeing their calls. You shouldn't be seeing those text messages. You might need to block them. Not block them, and then if you have that type of settings on your phone to where you can go look at your block list and see who called, maybe it gives you some sort of satisfaction, but you need to just completely disconnect, okay, from their energy. You shouldn't still be like, you say you moved on, but you're like expecting that call or that text message just to see if they still think about you. Okay. This person's still going to be up to the same drama where they gaslight you. Always, if you had told them about any childhood trauma that you experienced, you could have revealed to them deep secrets, family secrets, there's things that they know about you that they use that to control you. Okay. They use that to project on you. If y'all are arguing, they'll say it's not me, it's trauma, triggering, projection, inner wounds. They know some things about you that they're able to use on you. So that's why you have to be careful what you reveal to people, especially when you're dealing with like a narcissist, because that devil card is given that narcissistic energy. If you're dealing with a narcissist, they know what buttons to push, and when they meet you, be careful what you overshare, because those are what they're going to use to know which person it will be a perfect victim for them, and that's what they go for. Okay. So this is a state that they had you in where you all would go through all those conflicts, and they're in your head 24/7. They want to get back in there. Sometimes people can tell when someone has detached from that, when someone has moved on and they don't feel that energetic cord anymore, and they want to come back in and reconnect with you. So they see that you're healed and not hooked. You freed yourself, you're detached, and you have clarity, right? This is when they want to come back in with that love bombing. Okay? And get back in your head again. Bring up conversations from the past that you've already moved on from. Okay? And this is not a time to like blame yourself. There's reasons why we are put in these type of situations. So I'm going to ask my Whispers of Why deck to find out, give us some reasons. Okay? So this might not be happening to everybody, but the message had to come through for someone, okay, that is dealing with a past person, a narcissist. But for others, I'm also getting that you're receiving some type of gift, a divine gift from the Most High that you've been waiting for. You're closing out a cycle, and you will be celebrating something very soon, an abundant time in your life, okay? So let's get some why, get some clarity. Okay, so why? Because you need to trust your inner wisdom, okay? Because sometimes, people come into our lives or come to try to like, it's a test. Especially when you're manifesting love, spirit sometimes will test you to see if you've really, learned the lessons, if you've really moved on. They will send you someone that is not the person you've been manifesting. It's not and see if you're going to settle, if you're going to recognize the red flags, right? And if you do, that's when they send you the real person that you're meant to be with, okay? So you need to trust your inner wisdom in this situation, okay? The other lesson is because they need to teach you how to let go, okay? You need to let go. That's the lesson that you're here to learn from this person. To teach you how to not, you should be in a place where you can release. Let go. Where is that card? When something is not serving your highest good, when someone is trying to tie you up and keep you stuck, you need to let go. Don't hold on because it feels familiar. It feels like something that, you're used to. It should always be about you. You are the prize. You should be complete with yourself, especially with the World card. Complete with yourself. That when you get with someone, you're a completed person. You should be getting with another completed person, not going with someone who you feel is, going to complete you, is going to bring you happiness. All those things you have to achieve on your own, okay? And that person needs they need to learn how to surrender control and how to let you go. That's the lesson they need to learn. So when you are unbothered and they're calling, trying to reach out, you know that by you staying detached, not reconnecting, you're helping them learn their lesson that they need to let go. And it's time to rest. It's time to put this to rest. You're being guided towards something better. This is amazing. You're being guided to something better. Oh, something brighter. Sorry. Same thing. So you're being guided right now to something better. There's something better, guys. So I don't know who this message is for, but that's the message I got today. If it resonates, please drop a comment down below. On that note, much love, many blessings. Bye-bye.